Hi there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com here with match number 1 with our Skred red deck. Sorry, my mic was off and I just realized the mic was off, and so we're going to have to redo this. I kept a hand without the Skred. So I thought that this would be a perfect hand versus a lot of the matchups here, and lo and behold, we're going against some sort of graveyard-based deck. So the opening hand Relic was pretty nice. We're going to be able to get rid of the Faithless Looting here, as well as just cast the Mind Stone. I could actually keep up the Mind Stone and exile his graveyard, but I think the best thing here is just to he kept up a Stomping Grounds into play untapped, so I have no clue what he's keeping in his hand. So we'll be able to throw out a snow-covered mountain and just go Mind Stone here. And make him get rid of that Faithless Looting. So the Faithless Looting found a Ghost Quarter and a Bloodghast, and then I used the Relic first turn and got rid of the Bloodghast. In fact, I'm sure you'll see it on the video without sound because there is no sound for that, but I'll show you the opening hand and the plays there that we did. So anywho, so he's just got a Bloodghast on board. We have a Koth that can come out next turn, or if he casts another creature, then we can Volcanic Fallout. So I'm thinking this is some sort of Vengevine, like Dredgevine deck with Bloodghast and his Stomping Grounds. I don't know what he decided to have that land come into play tapped. You know what? I'm going to stick a Blood Moon next turn. And I'm thinking that's going to be the best play rather than a Koth. Even though Scrying Sheets is nice. This is just going to shut him down. And so now he's got red, red, red. He's got no way for Life of the Loams. We can activate the Relic if we need to. We can use Skred as well. And this is the beauty of playing this deck, is Relic of Progenitus and Blood Moon can sometimes just be wins versus certain decks, especially like Amulet of Vigor. So I'm going to take 2 here, which is fine. And see, Attack Edge is another red source, so I'm just going to go ahead and cycle away the Relic. It's done its job. Another Mind Stone. I think we just start the Koth. He could have like Lightning Bolts though, and Koth dies, so maybe not. Maybe I can continue to take damage from the Bloodghast. But I think that's the right play. Is give it one more turn. I'm going to Relic here. And we are going to Volcanic Fallout and get rid of the Bloodghast once and for all. I think that's the better play. So I could easily cast the second Mind Stone here and still have the Volcanic Fallout. And we really got him locked down. All of his fetches are going to be basic reds. And they won't be able to tutor for the basic lands. Don't know how many basics he's running anyway. He seems to have a very greedy mana base with Tectonic Edge, Godless Shrine, Stomping Ground. And I'm hoping he just casts something. We'll even take the 2 damage, just so hopefully maybe he can cast. No, I'm thinking that right now, we'll just Volcanic Fallout. Kill the Bloodghast. And make him exile that. And he's just going to scoop. I have no clue what I'm up against whatsoever. Like, it's some sort of Dredgevine is what I think. I don't know what the white's in here for. Maybe it's Lingering Souls? Maybe Life from the Loam's in this? So we'll go to the sideboard. And I don't need, like, Molten Rain seems okay. I can still, well, if he's going to go the geez, Anger actually seems pretty good in here because it exiles a lot of that garbage. So Anger is going to come in. And I think I can safely take out like a Pyrite Spellbomb. I'm going to take out both of the Pyrite Spellbombs and just bring in a one of Molten Rain. I'm hoping that Molten Rain's actually pretty good in this matchup. Again, I have no clue exactly what I'm up against. I have an idea, but we only saw a few cards here. Lingering Souls is probably a given. I still don't know what the untapped Stomping Grounds was all about. So we'll go ahead and submit this. Now, he could have brought in a lot of hate for Blood Moon. This is where if you have that fourth Blood Moon in the sideboard, these decks become very easy to beat. Again, I don't even know if keeping Skred in here. I want to say this is some sort of Life from the Loam, Lingering Souls, Blood Gas, maybe not even Vengevine type strategy with this Searing. I'm trying to think of the 3-mana enchantment. You can discard a land and do 2 damage to any creature or player. I think they call it the Searing Loam. I can't remember if it's Searing or another synonym of Searing. And they try to get so much value. It could be on Burial Rites. You know what? This actually could be some sort of Burial Rites strategy too with the white. We'll have to wait and see. All right, so I don't think this hand's going to do it. Just Lightning Bolt, Skred. I think we can get a better hand that actually interacts with our opponent. I'm going to mold this. And this is probably worse, but I'm going to keep it because of the Scrying Sheets. I don't want to go down to 5. We don't have any of the hate cards in our hand, but the thing about this deck is it does go through the deck quite quickly. We do have some action. I just didn't want to Lightning Bolt, Skred without really knowing what I'm going against. Now, I hope I'm not going to see like a first turn Birds. No. Okay, so definitely want to hit a land here. Mind Stone's going to be awesome because it's going to potentially ramp us into that Koth. And he's going to go search for basic lands now, I'm sure, with the Bloodstained Mire, if he actually has basic lands. There's another Koth. It's kind of meh at this point, but we'll Mind Stone here. And really cross our fingers for the third land to come out. And it's a non-basic, so he's really living on the edge here to a top deck Blood Moon. Especially if he's trying to tap out some oh, wow. I think the safer play here is to Scrying Sheets. No, it's not. Definitely not. Well, we would have found it. We're just going to go ahead and do what we do best. Uh-oh. Which one did I can't remember how MTG stacks these lands with the Koth. Well, we're going to find out. So I'm going to tap the one on the back, I believe, is going to be the Koth 2/2+. Okay, that's how. So if you right-click, it will say newly controlled. So this is the way you tell on MTG. I knew there was a way. So right-click, and it will bring up. So it's going to be targeting the one on the bottom, because this one's the newly controlled. And we'll get in there for 4. And it's pretty cool because Abrupt Decay can't kill it. I believe Pulse can't kill it. So there's not a lot of things that can kill a 4 toughness mountain. Ghost Quarter will do it. But next turn we have a Wurmcoil Engine. Zombie Infestation. Okay, so it is some sort of Dredge strategy. And I can add 2 mana to my mana pool. I still don't think it's right to Scrying Sheets here. Maybe it is. Or do we want to have action? No, I think this is fine. Tap this right. Doesn't want to use the right mana. Let's see here. So we'll look at the top, see if we actually get a snow permanent. It is not. So we'll draw it. And I believe we'll untap the snow-covered mountain that's tapped. And then attack in. And see if he goes crazy with Zombie Infestation. He does. So it's going to be a Lingering Souls for one of them. And a Smallpox and a Bloodghast. He's going to double block. And this is where he bolt one off. So he gets no value out of that. A lot of cards in the graveyard. And we have a Koth coming out next turn. He can't actually Zombie Infestation. See, at that point, I think you need to Ghost Quarter the Snow-Covered Mountain and then swing back in with the surviving zombie. Because I think I'm just going to ult Koth. Lingering Souls are bad now. He's out of cards. He has that Ray of Revelations in the... Yeah, that's not going to work. 2 cards in hand. We're 100% going to ult Koth. And according to my friend Morton, he's never lost a game with an ulted Koth. So we'll see if he's correct. There is a Solemn Simulacrum. And I don't know if we quite play it. I think we do. It finds us. And he just scoops. So, unfortunately, we're not going to see much of a match, though. It's just a terrible matchup for him. Too much hate. I have relics. I mean, we would have eventually drawn into a relic in a turn. Well, this would have shuffled it, but, I mean, chances are a relic's coming up. It's just going to start eating away his graveyard. Solemn's going to be a blocker, which will then get me a card. We have a bunch of Skreds. We have the Stormbreath Dragon. So we lock down this matchup pretty easily. So 1-0 so far. We're in a 3-man or an 8-man queue here. So hopefully we have 2 more rounds. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Playing on a Budget. If you haven't already, please subscribe to Gathering Magic and check out our Playing on a Budget playlist, which contains every episode. Thanks again and hope to see you soon.